Bonjour à tous. Je commence par remercier Nicolas et son équipe qui m'ont invité à réfléchir sur le thème de la vérité. Et je me suis dit, en tant que dirigeant d'une entreprise technologique de 28 000 consultants, peut-être que j'allais aborder ça sous l'angle de l'intelligence artificielle. Savez-vous que, d'après l'Institut Gartner, l'an prochain, 2026, 90% des contenus sur Internet seront générés par l'intelligence artificielle? Jusque-là, pourquoi pas? Et ce qui est plus
Until now, why not? But
22% du public dit faire confiance par défaut à ce qu'il lit sur Internet. Et là, c'est inquiétant. Alors vous allez vous dire...
you might think, I am among the 18% who don't believe in everything they read.
L'an dernier, quand le
Remember last year when J.D. Vance, the American vice president, made a speech in front of many European leaders, said that our problem in Europe was that our freedom of speech was too limited. It triggered a whole controversy, but I tried to check the facts. In France, there are more than 35 laws limiting the freedom of speech. 35 different texts. The law of 1980, the law of 1949, the penal code, and so on. Sometimes what we think is a truth is a social consensus. AI has the function to predict, to give possible answers, but it has several problems. The problem is that it is biased. Some researchers have published a study where they have used different models to ask the same question. For example, in China, is Taiwan an independent nation? I propose to you to do the same using a VPN, and you register in different countries, and you ask the same question. For example, does God exist? And you will have different answers that are by nature biased. The second problem of AI is that it hallucinates. Depending on the models, it can go from 2 to 20% of hallucination, and it only goes increasing because it's based on sources that are not always of very good quality. And this can cost a lot of money. I have the case of a lawyer from New York who used 6 jurisprudences that had all been invented by AI. Not only did he lose the trial, but he was condemned to thousands of dollars in fine for bad practice. And the third problem about AI is that it's often used for bad intents. Some have seen, for example, a video of President Zelensky calling the troops to surrender. It's been denied very quickly, but it could spread already. And this in a world where AI is going always faster. There is 7 times more disinformation on AI with fake pictures, fake text. We have to be very careful on that truth aspect. So first approach. Remember that in France we are in the country of Descartes, the doubt as a method. The doubt against the Dunning-Kruger symptom, which is the less you know about a subject, the more you will talk about it with assertivity. And when you have on the media that people who are one day a specialist of Ukraine and the next day a specialist of public finance, you have to be doubtful. There is a word that could be very useful in Scrabble. It's ultra-capitalism. Sometimes in a family dinner, there is this uncle raising his glass and affirming strong truth. This is where you have to be careful. And then there is the method of I don't know. AI are currently unable to say I don't know. And the researchers from OpenAI are correcting it, teaching it to say I don't know. I invite you to tell the models, if you don't know, tell me you don't know. The economists are still not agree. Still don't agree between them to know what level would be necessary. Is it sustainable for the world? Is it too much? Or after all, is it not so much? Even for the IPCC, we have different models. So 1 degree, I don't know. Let's rehabilitate the I don't know. And third advice in this world of doubt, of I don't know, of fake news, it is to think that there is one thing we know, is what are our values. And we have to wonder. In France, we have written on our city halls, liberté, égalité, fraternité. In Italy, there would be more family in this. In China, we would talk about social cohesion, interest of the group. The real question is, what are your values? To me, they are very clear. It's working, ethics, freedom, and merit. In this world where we are looking for truth, I recommend you to have your own polar star that you would follow in case of doubt. To finish, I've chosen music that is very important for me because it's Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. And to finish, I'd like to say that to avoid ending up like another brick in the wall, doubt, ask questions, and always remember what are your values.